Hello and welcome. It is I, the Preacher Man. And today we've had some time to stole. I'm making soup today too, so you know what I mean? It fits. We letting it bubble, we let it sit for a minute and let them flavors get to know each other a little bit more. And as such, we have learned more about the ousting, the beheading of the beast, the firing of Phil Spencer, right? Because now I hit y'all with my raw reaction yesterday. Pause. But I hit y'all with what came to me, you know what I mean, right? Pause. What occurred to me as this information first perforated my brain. And moving on. It was admittedly a bit somber. You know what I mean? I think a lot more somber than people who watch this channel would expect me to be about it. But again, you know, this channel started off as chronicling the downfall of Xbox. But as good channels have to, we've evolved past that now. Now we're looking at the whole tapestry of gaming. And if you look at the story told by Sony shuttering Bluepoint, along with Phil Spencer being ousted in the way that he was over a weekend. Phil Spencer, 38 years at Microsoft, ousted in a weekend. Have your shit out the office by Monday. Yeah, I think that's a bad sign for the industry. And I have to talk about that. Like, again, I'm just honest. Like, these are my genuine feelings. Like, again, that's why we can call out the hypocrisies and the foolishness of the Xbox community, because if that shit was happening on my side, I would be talking about it candidly. You know what I mean? I would not be capping and looking for reasons. Well, you know, Bluepoint doesn't have a project ready for the next 5-6 years. Fuck you. You're Sony. Make it happen. You got IP, you got this, you got that. There's plenty of way they could have handled Bluepoint, but that's not even the point of this video. Before I see it start going on, that's not even the point of this video. The point of this video is the flavors have marinated, and we've seen what's happening now. And unbelievably, some of these Xbox dudes are already falling for the fuckery, right? And it's really, it's that parasocial, you know, relationship that they had with Phil Spencer. They're now already trying to build up with Asha, as if that wasn't a huge problem before. And a lot of these dudes will talk about like, oh, well, you know, we weren't really a part of, like try to distance themselves from that, when these are the same dudes having dinner with Phil Spencer and shit, sitting at the table and shit. You know what I mean? And then still want to be they want that kind of access, but also want legitimacy in the games industry, and to be able to be like, no, but we're not biased. Get the fuck out of here, man. So real quick, we're gonna flash what Asha said. So, you know, Asha's on Twitter, and you know, honestly, the shit she's doing is fucked up too, because she's playing into that parasocial relationship, right? She's all on Twitter saying, yo, we gonna get it in gear, we gonna have great games, return of Xbox, future of play. Mind you, before this was the core AI shorty. Does this shit not seem written by AI to y'all? Like, for real, what the fuck? First of all, let's go in order, right? Asha, we now know Asha put out her gamer tag. She has like 6 games, like she touched it. Shorty is not a gamer, because it seems like she started her profile a month ago. That's what it says. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bring it up, because y'all not gonna believe me if I just say it. So this is her gaming profile, right? Because Phil had a gaming profile that was very public. You would always see him playing a game, so Xbox customers felt attached to him. They want to see hers. This shit was started a month ago, and not only is like, I'm telling you, if you go down this list, I don't have the video, but if you go down her list, it's the most basic list of here's some games you need to play in order to know what the fuck a video game is at all. Like, she barely touches any of them. Like, it's like you started, play like 20 minutes. All right, what's the next one? Started, play like 20 minutes. I see video games, right? Yo, and it shows that, like, and she showed this. It didn't leak. She showed this. So it shows that not only does she not know about video games as a product, the video game industry, as people who are going to receive that and look at that and be like, what the fuck? And and it shows the people around her letting her tweet this shit also don't know video games. So, and to me, the first thing that stuck out about Asha, right? She do look kind of good, though. But the second thing that stuck out, I seen this very early on, and I'm not seeing this talked about enough, but her work history is kind of crazy. Like, as far as I can tell, this is her whole work history, which is crazy. Shorty ain't never bagged no groceries, ain't fold no clothes at the Gap. She started off doing Instacart shit, COO of Instacart. You know what I mean? Then she moves over to the board, a board member of Copang, whatever the fuck that is. And then she's a board member on Home Depot. But it's not even the places, right? It's not, and then she's president of Core AI at Microsoft for only 2 years. What? What strikes me, though, is not even like this. It's look at the times, right? Instacart, she's only there for 3 years as the COO. 3 years? And then she's over at Copang for only 2 years. Home Depot for only a year. And then she's at Microsoft for 2 years before she's the head of Xbox over Sarah Bond, mind you, who was there since 2017. So obviously she left, and this bitch was probably in college when fucking Sarah Bond started at Xbox. Yeah, she resigned, man. That's crazy, bro. That's that nepotism. And what's crazier is I didn't dig up these facts. I'm not looking all around, searching under stones. All of this is out there. Everybody knows all of this now. And now I'm going to put up the compilation. Look at these motherfuckers eat this shit up. Look at them eating it up already. And this is just a small sample size. Like, this is not all of the shit that I saw. Like, people are already feeding into this. People are already trying to get her. Oh, you know, people really think that they're about to bring back Xbox exclusives. They think that the Core AI president has come to Xbox to save exclusives, right? And she's playing into it. She's like, hey, maybe I should bring back the blades. Maybe I should bring back this. I heard you. Ba-da-da-da-da. We're just walking. This is a circle, right? I saw the pencil lift up and put down, and they're now drawing a new circle. And some of the dudes stuck around. Some of these dudes are like, well, time for the next circle. Let's really... Some of them are taking her at her word, which is... Now, if you're an Xbox fan, what can you really do, right? Like, if you're a fan of Xbox, there's not much you can do, right? And I'm not saying don't be optimistic. I'm not saying, hey, you know what I mean? Let's hope. Let's hope that she does what she's saying she does. But you also gotta be fucking realistic. You also gotta be realistic in what this is and what it looks like. Like, you know what I mean? All you can do as an Xbox fan is have hope. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. But in reality, like, outside looking in, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. But to see motherfuckers cap for it is really the thing. If people were just like, hey, hands up, let's hope for the best. That's all you could do. Because that's damn near where I'm at with PlayStation at this point. You niggas is canceling. I'm back on the Blue Point shit. God damn, you see how that? But I'm just saying, I got my hands up like, hey, man, we gonna see how you move from here. We gonna have to see, because benefit of the doubt is out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I'm not falling for the Jiminy Cricket. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers is going for any fucking thing. Shorty came up there and started saying any old fucking thing, and you niggas is like, what the fuck? What do you know about great games? Don't talk to me about great games. You don't know shit about great games. You don't know shit about great games. If I put no bullshit. Like, don't let her look at articles. Don't let her look at nothing. Put her in a room with something like Black Ops 7. She gonna love it. You know what I mean? Put her in the room with something like Redfall. Oh, video games. She don't know video games, man. So how the fuck are you gonna make sure great games get delivered? How are you gonna do that? That's not something, well, look, you can, and look, I don't want to discount her as a businesswoman, you know what I mean? Maybe you can tell the quality of a product without necessarily being a fan of a product, right? Maybe that's possible. This is a very tough industry for you to do that in, but maybe that's possible, right? What the fuck does the return of Xbox mean? That doesn't mean anything. You can't tell me that didn't come straight out of an AI prompt. That doesn't mean anything. The return of Xbox. Where did it go? Qualify the return of Xbox. Where did it go? What? It's like Make America Great Again. Okay, where did it stop being great, and what are we trying to recreate? Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? And whatever her last one is, it's just clear that she's spouting off bullshit. And these motherfuckers is scooping it up, shoveling it in the mouth, straight from the fucking trough again. Oh, Phil's not feeding the trough. Now Asha's filling the trough. It tastes just as good. You know what I mean? It just shows, man. And I'm telling you this. If Asha brings these niggas to FanFest, watch them flip on. What? They're already flipping on Sarah. Already. And it's not just Xbox era. I seen King flipping. They're already flipping on Sarah. So if Asha brings back FanFest, bring all the homies through. You know what I mean? Come hang out with me. Watch them flip on Phil. Watch them. These dudes, man. Unscrupulous. It's unscrupulous, man. They're loyal to that Xbox, jingle. They're loyal to that Xbox green. But these motherfuckers, man, that's what I'm always saying. Like, we can't give these dudes the type of industry credit, you know what I mean? We can't say, and I'm not saying nobody else in the industry isn't biased, but that doesn't mean I want y'all who are very clearly biased in there, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even hiding it. Y'all don't even bother hiding it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, hell no, man. So that's it for me, y'all. It is a crazy week, man. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you just got to decide where you want to play at. You know what I mean? There's pros and cons with all of these ecosystems. Every single one of them got pros and cons. You just got to figure out where you want to play at. And then don't emotionally tie yourself to that product. It's a product. It's a tool. It's a toy. You know what I mean? I play on PlayStation because that's where the games I like to play are. Boom. That's it. It's that easy. And if the games are on Xbox is where you want to play at, do that. You know what I mean? But let's not go for the fuckery again. Boys. This is your old boy Preacher, man. I'm your best friend out in these YouTube streets. Come on, man. I'm trying to help you out. You looking bad. Shape up. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for me. Oh, baby. Lord have mercy. My name, as always, is Preacher. And I do so hope to see you right back here on the pew.